Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I hope all of you are all right and having a very good care of yourself. As you know that we have learned about the opportunity cost and we have discussed the complete details and explanations about the different perspectives of opportunity cost. So today we are going to learn about the production possibility curve, which is the second lesson of this week. And as you know that all of these topics have already explained and learned by in your class, we are just revising it and having the revision of these topics just for the better learning of you. So production possibility curve. So what are the learning objectives of this topic? Obviously, first of all, we will define a production possibility curve, then we will know how we can draw it and how we can interpret the points under, on, and beyond the production possibility curve. As we am telling you again and again, we have already explained it and discussed it with the details in your classroom, and you have already done all the work on your notebooks. So the next objective is movement along the PPC, as we can abbreviate the production possibility curve into the PPC. The last objective is shift in the production possibility curve and what can be the consequences of this shift of the production possibility curve. So we will start with our first objective, the definition of the production possibility curve. Basically, when we draw this curve, when we draw this line, so it illustrates, it explains the economy is producing the two goods and the possible combination of the two goods, of the two products, and this combination is going to be produced by using all the available resources. So when an economy is producing two goods and they want the maximum output because they are using the available resources, all the available resources. So what if a country needs to increase the production of the one good? As we can see in this picture, in this diagram, this is the production possibility curve from A to D. So this is also called production possibility frontier. This is also called the opportunity cost curve. So how it can be called opportunity cost curve, इस पे भी हम अभी discussion करते हैं, but first of all we have to know about the definition. So it shows the combination of two goods which are being used by using all the available resources. So if a country is producing at point B, as you can see the arrow towards the B, so the country is producing 40 units of B, 40 units of Smarties, which is shown on the y-axis, and dum-dums, which are being shown on the x-axis, and 50 units of dum-dums. Like it can be any product, it's just an example. So what if they are going to increase the production of the dum-dums to the point C? So because we are already using all the resources, so if a country and economy need to increase the production of the dum-dums, so he will move towards the point C and come at the 70 units. Like first of all they were producing the 50 units, now they are producing the 70 units. But to increase this production of dum-dums from B to C, from 50 to 70, they have to sacrifice some of the units of the Smarties, which is from 40 to 20. Now it means they lose and they shift 20 units of Smarties to the other product. So this is how we can say that this is the combination of two goods, and to increase the production of the one, we have to leave some of the resources of the other product. Now we will see how the production possibility frontier or production possibility curve is also called the opportunity cost curve. how the opportunity cost is involved in the production possibility curve. As we can see on the x-axis, there are the units of output, like wheat. There is the output of wheat, means how much wheat is being produced, and on the x-axis there is the output of the cotton, like how much cotton is going to be produced in any country. So as we can see, the first point is A, which is on the production possibility curve, and we can see with the help of the red arrows and red dots that at the point A, an economy is producing 200 units of the wheat, like the wheat output is 200 and the cotton output is 300. What if they need to increase the output of the cotton? If they need to increase the output of the cotton, they will move towards the right side, and this point is being showed on the production possibility curve with the point B. So if we will increase the output of cotton to the 400, so automatically this curve will be gone, and this dotted line will be gone to the at the 160 point on the y-axis, which is showing that the resources which are being given to the output of the wheat is decreased from 200 to 160. So how many units we have increased the output of the cotton? 100 units, because it shifted from 300 to 400. So by increasing this 100 unit of the cotton, we have decreased the 40 units of the we have sacrificed the 40 units of wheat, because it was producing at 200 now, 200 before, and now they are producing at 160. So this is how we can say there is always an opportunity cost involved, because we have to choose, we have to sacrifice, we have to manage between the resources. So by gaining one more extra units of the one product, we have to leave some of the units of the previous product. So this is how we can say the details are already written on your screen. You can also note it down, and you can also revise it from your notebook. The next point and the next learning objective is production possibility curve movements along the curve. Like, what does mean by movement along the curve? What does mean by point shifting inside and beyond the curve? So this different is going to be learned. First of all, we will learn about the movement along the curve, and we can also explain it with the help of a quiz. Let's suppose from moving point C to point A. So this is the opportunity cost of producing more bicycles? No. This is the opportunity cost of producing more cars, because if the resources are being shifted from point C to point A, they are producing more cars. The opportunity cost क्या हुई आपकी? Bicycles. So this is how we can say these points, like point C and point A, which you can see on your curve, these points are moving on the same curve. They are not shifting anywhere else. They are just changing their place on the curve, along the curve. So this is how we can say when we shift the resources, we change the combination of the resources, so points move along the curve, do not shift. Now the next we will see how it can be shift. First of all, we can see there are 3 points. The point A, which is on the production possibility curve, point B, which is under the production possibility curve, and point C, which is beyond, which is going to be shift the production possibility curve from P1 to P2. Now we will see what can be the reasons. If a country, an economy is producing at point A, it means this is the efficient use of the resources, full utilization of the resources. But what if an economy is producing at point B, like the point is shifting inside the curve? So it means there is an insufficient utilization of resources. The resources are being underutilized. What can be the reasons of underutilization of resources? There can be so many reasons. Your labor is non-productive, you're not using your factors of production properly. There can be some natural disasters, some earthquake, floods, wars. All of these things can destroy the resources, can exploit the resources, and it's being underutilized. So this will shift the curve inside the production possibility curve. Now we will see what can shift the production possibility curve to the outer world, to the beyond. It shows, because on the point A we are already using the resources efficiently, so it shows the growth of the resources. If a country is producing more, the quantity and quality of the resources is increasing. So there can be so many other consequences of shift in the PPC due to increase in the productive potential of a country. Like if the productive potential increase होने की भी काफी reasons हो सकती हैं. Maybe you are getting more factors of production, more resources, and your resources are being more productive, then you are capable of producing more, and increase the quantity and quality of the resources means you are working on the existing resources and increasing their quality of work. So this can also shift the production possibility curve beyond. It moves the production possibility curve to the right side. There is also a worksheet along with your lesson. 15 marks की worksheet है, 10 marks की answer questions हैं, short answers हैं, you have to attempt them, and there is also the MCQs. We have already practice the MCQs in your classroom, and you can also practice it again with your worksheet. So please learn your lessons, attempt your worksheets, and submit it back to the Google